entitled A Journey to Malaga, Part 6 of 9, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English and Spanish on September 30, 2006 in Malaga, Spain.
I was very touched in my heart, I was thinking how can I make your life better,
Me sentí muy tocada en mi corazón.
even materially,
Y me pregunto cómo podría hacer vuestra vida mejor incluso materialmente.
I was thinking, where can I have a best place so everybody convenient and come,
Cómo me estaba
don't cost so
pensando
much, and can stay with me all day, all night,
un lugar que fuera más cómodo y
the well-behaved one,
que os pudieseis estar conmigo de día y de noche.
yeah. Anyway, you are all very good. It's just your habit. It's your karma that make you the way you are, eh?
Todos,
I said it many times.
todos sois muy buenos. Simplemente es vuestro karma que os hace os hace actuar de la forma que actuáis.
So I hate the karma, I don't hate the person.
Así que odio el karma, pero no la persona.
The karma deserve beating, scolding, insulting, kicking, anything.
El karma se merece riñas, patadas, insultos, cualquier cosa.
The person deserve love.
La persona solo se merece amor.
Because she or he is a victim of this karma and the habits and the social infection. No?
La persona solo es la víctima de este karma y de la infección social.
Yeah, what can I do for you all? Take care of yourself, okay?
Cuidaros a vosotros mismos.
Take really good care of yourself. Maybe one day we have a place where anybody can come easily. But the thing is, if the European come easily, the Chinese cannot.
Quizá algún día tengamos un lugar donde podamos reunirnos todos cómodamente, pero el problema es que si los europeos pueden ir cómodamente, entonces los chinos no.
That's why sometimes I have to go to Thailand, and it's very far for you.
Así que por eso algunas veces tengo que ir a Tailandia, que está muy lejos de vosotros.
Costs a lot of money.
Y cuesta mucho dinero.
But I heard that if you book in advance 2-3 months, it's cheaper or not.
Pero he oído que si lo reserváis con 2 o 3 meses de antelación es más barato.
I met one person in the airplane. He said to me, he booked like for every month, and he go to Spain from England for 60 euros.
Oí una
Back and forth.
Oí una persona en el avión que reservó con antelación que le costó solo 60 euros ida y vuelta a Inglaterra.
Yeah? There's such thing. And he said if he doesn't want to go, then he lose only 60 euros. So he just booked and leave it there.
Y si luego no puede ir, solo pierde los 60 euros. Así que lo reservó.
Yeah, but the thing is he has a house, in Spain, and have a house in England, so he know where he's going every day. I don't know where I'm going.
Pero
That's
la cosa
the
es que él
problem.
tenía una casa en Inglaterra y otra en España.
I feel very sorry that you have to drive such a long way,
Siento
to
que,
see me.
siento que hayáis tenido que conducir semejante distancia para verme.
Because I also drive such a long way, almost some longer than you, sometimes shorter than you, so I understand,
Porque yo también he conducido una distancia más larga que algunos o más corta que algunos, y entonces lo entiendo.
It's not easy in a foreign land.
No es fácil en una tierra extranjera.
If you pass through France, like I did, at night all the petrol station locked.
Por la noche todas las gasolineras estaban cerradas.
And you must have the special credit card even to get it.
Incluso
All my credit card useless.
Incluso tienes que tener una tarjeta de crédito especial para conseguir la gasolina. Todas mis tarjetas de crédito no servían.
And we just short petrol at that time.
Y estaba buscando gasolina a todas horas.
All the credit cards don't work.
Ninguna tarjeta servía.
Even if you have millions of dollars, it don't work.
Incluso aunque tengas millones de dólares no
It's
te
a
sirve.
special credit card with some square of gold in middle of it.
Solo sirve una tarjeta de crédito especial con un
works.
rectángulo dorado en medio. Esa sirve.
We didn't have any.
Si no, no teníamos ninguna.
So they asked the driver and asked other people who are doing it, and sometimes they show it to us, but our credit card don't work. And then we want to use their credit card, and then we pay them money, but they were so afraid. They were afraid they don't want to do it there.
Pedimos al conductor y a ver si tenían una tarjeta de crédito que que sirviese y luego le pagábamos en dinero, pero no querían, estaban asustados.
But at the fifth person, we succeed.
Pero a la quinta persona que le preguntamos a ver si tenía la tarjeta, tuvimos éxito.
Yeah, a couple of young people passed by and also thanking, and then we asked them to help, and they did help.
Un par de personas jóvenes que pasaban por allí, se lo pedimos y nos quisieron ayudar.
Yeah, and we paid them handsomely with tip and all that. Not that they wanted to, but I say it's good.
Entonces,
I know they're young, they don't have much money, so I give extra.
Entonces les utilizamos su tarjeta y le pagamos el dinero, pero les pagamos dinero extra, que al principio ellos no querían, pero insistimos en pagarles más dinero de lo que habían gastado.
And you know who is this? It's not the native French. The girl is from somewhere, and the boy is somewhere in Europe, and the boy from Japan.
Y la chica era de Francia, pero el chico era de Japón.
His father is Japanese.
Su
His
padre es
mother is
japonés
French.
y su madre francesa.
He has no doubt. They immediately help.
Y no tuvieron ninguna duda, inmediatamente nos ayudaron.
And he was such a gentleman because his girlfriend has put a credit card in and then pumped for us even. And he after a while he come and say, "Let me. It's too long. Your hand must hurt." Wow. I marry that guy anytime. Just to pump petrol for me. It's useful on the road.
Me casaría con ese chico a cualquier hora. Es muy útil para poner gasolina a cualquier hora.
Yeah, especially my hand handicap.
Especialmente con mi mano estropeada.
Yeah, it was very touched, that he's so young and so good manner.
Me impresionó mucho que fuera tan joven y que tuviera con esa manera tan
agradable.
Los hombres tenemos que aprender de ese si queremos mantener.
They like it. All the beautiful lecture about Buddha land, nobody clap and just a little pumping like that, clapping.
Los hombres tenemos que aprender de ese chico si queremos mantener a nuestras parejas durante mucho tiempo. Y vaya, todo el rato hablando grandes lecciones sobre Buda y solo aplaudís cuando hablo sobre la lección sobre poner gasolina.
Woman, likewise, huh?
Las mujeres también.
Don't let him pump on his hand kaput.
No les dejéis poner la gasolina y que sus manos se estropeen.
50-50.
50%.
Help each other, huh?
Ayudaros unos a otros.
Then you will feel good in the heart. Both will feel good.
Sentiréis bien en vuestro corazón.
Both will feel loved. We feel very treasured and feel, very wanted by the other person.
Os sentiréis amados, queridos y enriquecidos por la otra persona.
And feel beautiful still, that I am still beautiful for him or for her.
Y sentiréis que todavía sois bonitos y agradables para él o para ella.
Yeah, let's face it, we are getting old quick, and then if you neglect him or her, probably she or he will feel, oh, maybe I'm old now, I'm not attractive anymore, so he don't take care of me, she doesn't pay attention to me anymore.
Afrontémoslo, todos nos hacemos mayores y tenemos miedo de que el otro ya no nos preste tanta atención o no nos quiera como antes.
Love breeds love in turn, huh?
El amor trae amor.
So now I learned two things, huh? Yeah.
Así que he aprendido dos cosas.
The man should help the woman to pump.
El hombre tiene que ayudar a la mujer a poner gasolina.
And the credit card should have a little gold square.
Y la tarjeta de crédito tiene que tener un recuadrito dorado.
See, you never stop learning.
Nunca paras de aprender.
In Vietnam we say, if you go 1 mile.
En Vietnam decimos, si tú vas 1 milla,
you learn a basket of wisdom.
Aprendes un capazo de sabiduría.
If it's possible, I did learn not a basket, but half a basket.
Posiblemente yo no aprendí un capazo entero, pero quizá medio capazo.
Yeah, in 3 days. Oh, in 36 hours.
En 36 horas.
Now, if you guys have credit card and you can acquire for that, that with the gold in middle, I don't know if they have it in other countries or not. Do they? Or just in France? The gold square,
no sé si vuestras tarjetas de crédito tienen un cuadradito dorado en medio.
Why does some credit card have, some don't have?
Sorry?
Huh?
Chip, and now you have to put in a PIN. 4 numbers. Security.
Oh, okay. So maybe you ask for that, if it's convenient for you, and then you can tank anywhere or just in France. Anywhere, right? With that thing you can tank anywhere. Ah, wonderful. That's the advice from dum-dum to dum-dum.
Es aviso de oreja a oído.
Because I also don't know this thing before.
Porque no sabíamos esto antes.
I never care about security, credit card, all that stuff.
Y nunca nos preocupamos de tarjeta de crédito de seguridad.
But if it helps, you try to get it, okay?
Pero si es útil, tratar de conseguirla.
Otherwise, we're stranded in the middle of nowhere and we can't, the tank doesn't have nobody there and you have a credit card and work, then what do?
De otra manera, nos perdemos en el medio de ninguna parte. Tenéis tarjeta de crédito, pero no podéis utilizarla. Entonces, ¿qué hacéis?
Normally we could wait, but if you have an appointment, yeah, you have to be in time.
No, normalmente podemos esperar, pero si tienes una cita, tienes que llegar a tiempo.
Hey, voilà. Wow, I cover everything, the whole Europe. Huh? Anybody drive long way?
¿Alguien ha conducido mucho trecho?
Yeah, from where? From Germany. Oh, a lot of people drive in Germany. They love driving, don't they?
Mucha gente ha conducido desde Alemania, les encanta conducir.
No wonder they invented one of the best cars in the world.
No es extraño que inventasen uno de los mejores coches del mundo.
Just like the French invent the best perfume.
Como los franceses inventaron el mejor perfume.
For some reason.
Por alguna razón.
Well, as the demand, so is the supply, no?
Según es la demanda, así es el producto.
Ah, time to eat, huh?
Es hora de comer, ¿eh?
No, it's summer, eh? We eat slowly, huh?
Es verano, no es problema.
In the daytime, if it's too hot or if it's sunny, you like to enjoy the sun, you just do it, okay?
Durante el día, si hace mucho calor y queréis disfrutar del sol, hacedlo.
If it's too hot, you can't meditate, huh? So.
Si hace mucho calor, no podéis meditar.
Free, yeah?
Sentiros libres.
But do not try to disturb other Buddhas.
Pero no intentéis molestar a otros Budas.
When they want to perform their ascetic feats. Sweat running all over, the sweat.
Con el sudor cayendo por todas partes.
That's why I told you, go to retreat, don't put any makeup on, it's useless.
Así. Por eso os he dicho que cuando vayáis a un retiro no os pongáis maquillaje, es inútil.
You look worse after than before.
Tienes peor aspecto que antes.
Mascara running all over.
Una máscara corriéndose por toda la cara.
Like a clown in the circus.
Como un payaso en el circo.
The lipstick melting, dripping like Dracula.
El pintalabios derritiéndose.
All right, you're beautiful anyway.
De todas maneras sois preciosos.
Inside and outside. I see you more beautiful every day, the woman and the man.
Cada vez más guapos, los hombres y las mujeres, cada vez que los veo.
So if your partner's jealous, you know, especially the non-initiates, you understand why.
Así que si vuestra pareja es celosa, especialmente los no iniciados, entenderéis por
Because
qué.
you're more attractive now.
Porque ahora sois más atractivos.
Men still chase me around.
Los hombres todavía me persiguen.
I told you I'm an old woman.
Aunque sea una mujer mayor.
Go chase people your age.
Les digo, perseguir a personas de vuestra edad.
Pick the one from your age.
Escoge a una de tu edad.
Even if I don't look attractive, it feels attractive to people.
Incluso, aunque tú no lo sientas, le pareces atractivo hacia la gente.
The inside beauty.
O sea, a la gente le parece atractivo tu belleza interior.
And everyone has a soul who appreciate inside beauty.
Y todo el mundo tiene un alma que aprecia la belleza interior.
Yeah. So that's why they say also correctly that love makes blind.
Por eso dicen correctamente que el amor vuelve ciegos.
Yeah. So sometimes you see a beautiful man married or stay with a less beautiful woman. You understand now. Maybe she's beautiful inside.
Así que
vice versa, ¿no?
Si veis a un hombre estar con una mujer que no sea muy agraciada, pues es por eso, o viceversa. Una mujer que está con un hombre no muy agraciado.
In Vietnam we say "Cái nết đánh chết cái đẹp." It means your personality will beat any beauty. Your beautiful personality beat any beauty, any physical beauty.
Un refrán vietnamita dice que tu personalidad puede derrotar a cualquier belleza.
Yeah, sometimes you also met some people, man or woman, handsome or beautiful, but you don't feel as comfortable as somebody who's less beautiful or less handsome.
A veces te encuentras con un hombre o con una mujer que son muy agraciados físicamente, pero no te encuentras tan a gusto como con otras personas que son menos guapos.
Especially when she or he knows that he or she is beautiful.
Especialmente cuando él o ella saben que son guapos.
And they smell.
Y huelen.
Smell arrogance.
Y se huele la arrogancia.
They put people off.
Desprecian a la gente.
Yeah. So romantic relationship don't only depends on how old you are or how ugly or beautiful you look.
Así que el romanticismo en una relación no depende de cómo seas de guapo o de feo.
My humble opinion.
Es mi humilde opinión.
So after practicing Kuan method, you've been fighting with other men and women off your back, huh?
Supongo que después de haber estado practicando el método Kuan Yin, os habéis quitado de encima a todos los hombres y a todas las mujeres.
And even your ex-husband come back and want to remarry you, huh? Or ex-wife, huh?
O incluso vuestra mujer o ex-marido quizá quiera recordaros.
Correcto? ¿Sí? ¿Sí o no? Sí, some, huh? Some, huh? I mean, not all of you, of course. Yeah. So even if your husband or wife get more jealous or something after initiation, yeah, you do understand, huh?
Incluso si vuestro marido o vuestra mujer es más celoso después de la iniciación, vosotros lo entendéis, ¿verdad?
Or more clinging, huh? Yeah.
O se quiere coger más.
Yeah. So there's no need to ask me for magic potion or anything, just meditate and then everybody come around.
No es necesario que me pidáis ninguna poción mágica, simplemente meditad.
Okay. If no question, we go have manjara.
Si no hay preguntas, vamos a comer.
We will manjara. Yeah. See you later anyway, don't worry. I'll be around. Yeah?
Estaré por aquí.
Good appetite.
Buen apetito.
Oh, sorry, Master. I have one question. So can I ask you?
Where are you? What is the problem?
Oh, yeah, because I want to have a retreat, in a Buddhism temple. I feel there is more peaceful, for several months. And I have contacted them. They said that it's okay. They will prepare me a room. So, Master, do you think if I go there, it will be good for my practice? Or
Where?
not good?
Where?
China.
China.
Yeah.
You go wherever you want, and if it's no good, you come back.
So, Master, I wonder if I go there...
I cannot guarantee you. I'm not a psychic.
Oh, yeah. But, Master, I just wonder if I go there because of force of karma.
I cannot predict your future, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many times you want to meditate. I don't know what you're doing up there.
Yeah.
The mountain doesn't help you. It's you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
So, if I want, I can go there to have a try, right?
You have your freedom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm not your president or police.
Yeah.
You go where you want, you do what you want with your life. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
And don't ask me for a sanction and later boasting with everybody. Master tell me to go there. Now I'm a Buddha. You here, you look at me. Understand this?
Oh, yeah.
You go anywhere you want. You do whatever you please, whatever make you happy. And if you feel that it's wrong or it doesn't help, you come back.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I know it.
No
okay,
harm.
thank you. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Because the moon festival coming, this is a moon cake.
Porque es el festival de la luna y han traído pasteles de la luna.
But I don't know if moon festival we are here or not here.
Pero no sabe si el festival de la luna se celebra aquí.
So we eat first.
Así que primero nos lo comemos.
Because it's special. I don't. Yeah. From Vietnamese.
Es especial de los vietnamitas.
Vietnamese disciple bring it.
Y los discípulos vietnamitas lo han traído.
For me only.
Para ella sola.
But I'm fat, so please eat with me.
Pero como ella está gorda, así que comemos.
Yo ya muy gordita. Guapa, me gordita. Gordita también. Yo soy gordita guapa. So, you eat with me so I don't get muy guapa.
Así que comer conmigo para que no me ponga muy guapa.
Y bastante gordita.
No quieren.
No queremos. Say everybody else can stand around and mouth water. Oh, this one must have two. Baby. Sí, Tanya. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. A todos. Okay. 知道. Anyone who don't have?
¿Alguien no tiene?
Yeah. Un poquito simbólica. There. There. 不客气。我再接。好吃哈，中国人爱吃这些吗？¿Quién no hay?
¿Quién no tiene? ¿Alguien más que no tenga?
Sorry.
Muy bueno.
Somebody no have? Okay. Well, yeah, of course. Okay, the cameraman. Cameraman and photoman. Photographer put in his mouth. Hay ăn sữa mà? Yeah. Sorry guys, the Vietnamese lady just gave me a few boxes for myself. So normally I don't accept these things, but since we're here and she brought it here already, I don't want her to bring back. So I just give a small group of people, the Spanish native and the Vietnamese native, yeah, who build the center. Yeah? Is that okay with you?
Está explicando que la señora vietnamita le ha dado unos pocos pasteles de esos, entonces normalmente ella no lo acepta, pero esta vez lo ha aceptado y como tiene pocos los está compartiendo con la gente que ha construido, que ha colaborado en la construcción de este centro.
Because it's not enough for everybody, so excuse me.
No es suficiente para todos, así que lo siento.
You can stand there and look at people eating. It's a kind of also interesting.
Si pueden estar ahí y mirar cómo comemos nosotros, que también es interesante.
Si no quiere, go away. If you don't like, you can go away. Because you serve others, yeah? So I serve you.
Porque habéis servido a otros, yo sirvo a vosotros.
还有。因为你们伺候别人，所以我伺候你。我这样讲。我不敢。你们替别人做事，我替你们叩头也可以，何况几块饼干？不可以，不可以。When you love other people, means you love me.
Cuando amáis a otras personas, significa que me amáis a mí.
I like selfless people.
Me gusta la gente que no es egoísta.
Because I feel they are like me.
Porque siento que son como yo.
Identical.
Idénticos.
有人还没有吗？
Estoy muy emocionado porque queréis verme a mí, pero no quiere que nos gastemos todo el dinero.
看连在一起。来。De nada. Tú. Here.
Thank you.
You skinny, you can eat a little more.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
Dice que soy muy flaco, que puedo comer más.
Okay, here, I make up for you. It's okay.
Me duele tanto.
Don't like? You like sour? baby, boy or girl?
El niño es chico, chico.
Girl likes sour, don't like sweet. Boy likes sweet.
Como es chica no le gusta dulce.
In Vietnam we say like that.
En Vietnam dicen eso.
Before we have a ultrasound scan, before the doctor, science discovery, they already know who's boy, who's girl inside.
Antes de que se hicieran los escáneres y todos los aparatos científicos, sabían si era chico o chica.
If an expectant mother likes sweet, then they say, it's a boy.
Si a la madre que estaba gestante le gustaba el dulce, decían, es un chico.
And if she likes sour, then they say, must be a girl.
Y si le gustaba lo agrio, decían, tiene que ser una chica.
And mostly it's correct.
Y la mayor parte de las veces acertaban.
Possible, eh?
Es posible.
The ancient people, they're so wise, you know.
La gente antigua eran tan sabios.
Muy sabios. Sabios. Voila, I learned Spanish.
Aprendido español.
I told you I have to go to Las Vegas to learn espresso español.
Tuve que ir a Las Vegas para aprender español rápido.
But I also forget espresso.
Pero también lo olvidó rápidamente.
Like people say, easy come, easy go.
Dice la gente, viene rápido pero también se va rápido.
So fast come, fast go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear boys. Happy birthday to you. Sing in Spanish. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, lo que seamos todos. Cumpleaños feliz. That's for our neighbor. Okay, this also symbolic, okay?
Es simbólico solo.
Gusto. Muy dulce. Hay que levantar. Hello. Sorry. Qué buchi. There you are. There you are. No, you eat it. You eat it. Somebody else will. Voila. Come. Now, come. Tua mà đi khoai rồi. Buono, muy buono. Indian, Very good. Voilà. Finito? As I people say, flower will say it is mango. 1 month is enough to speak Spanish?
¿Un mes es suficiente para hablar español?
No. ¿Cuánto tiempo? ¿Cuánto tiempo? ¿Cuántos años? 34. No mucho español. Como 1 mes. 1 mes no posible.
En los últimos 3 meses, aquí estaba trabajando, era 31 mucho.
Ok.
No hablaba mucho mejor.
Progreso, Sí, tú todos los días con trabajo o hablo con español, con
Español, sí, españoles.
españoles, progreso, normal. Mayor, coming, the best way.
La mejor forma.
La mejor forma.
Aprender. De aprender. De la lengua.
La mejor forma de quedarse con españoles que no sepan hablar inglés.
This is the best way is that you stay with the Spanish people that don't know English.
Yes. It's true. It's vero.
Es verdad.
Yeah. When I was a long time ago, I was in Miami, huh?
Hace tiempo estaba en Miami.
And my housekeeper, she's not initiated. She don't speak one word English, even though she stayed in Miami.
El dueño de la casa en la que estaba no era iniciado y no hablaba inglés aunque estaba en Miami.
Not at all.
En absoluto.
Absoluto, niente. And then I can communicate with her every day, and I understood her. She understood my Spanish. At that time, I never learned Spanish.
De alguna manera me podía comunicar con él todos los días. Yo no entendía el español ni él hablaba inglés.
Yeah, but now I forgot.
Pero ahora se me olvida.
It comes when you have to. I think.
Aparece cuando lo necesitas.
Yeah. When you live with some Spanish person who don't speak English at all, you just forced to.
Cuando vives con una persona inglesa que no sabe inglés, con una persona española que no sabe inglés en absoluto, pues te ves forzado a aprender español.
The best is to stay with the Spanish family.
Lo mejor es estar con una familia española.
From children to grandma, all speak Spanish and no English all day long.
Que todos, desde los niños hasta la abuela, hablen en español todo el día.
Do we have any family like that here?
¿Tenemos alguna familia así aquí?
Mucho. Sí. Todos. Yo lo sé. Thank you anyway.
Muchas gracias.
Mucho gracias.
Question, guys.
¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Master, yesterday morning you were telling us how we have to become more humble and get rid of our ego, and I understood all that, but I wondered if you had some tips about how we actually do that. If you're working in the world and you're in a situation where the ego is always coming to the front, how do we actually go about suppressing it?
Actually, you don't have to try too hard. Yeah?
En realidad no tienes que intentarlo muy duro.
It's also come with the inner realization that we are one.
Eso viene con dándonos cuenta internamente de que todos somos uno.
And that, in any way, in the past lives, we might have offended someone.
Y dándonos cuenta también de que en las vidas pasadas podríamos haber ofendido a alguien.
Which is a part of our one togetherness self.
El cual también es una parte de nuestro yo mismo, de nosotros mismos.
So if that particular part of our togetherness self wants to correct it, is all right.
Así que si esa pequeña parte del todo que formamos nosotros quiere corregirlo, pues está bien.
It's all ourselves.
Es también nosotros mismos.
Okay. Suppose yesterday you bang yourself into some stone and bleeding over here.
Imagínate que ayer te golpeas con una piedra y te hace sangrar en el codo.
And then after you fix it a little bit, but it's not complete. And then you went to sleep, you forgot all about it.
Imagínate que quieres curarlo, pero no está curado del todo y te vas a dormir y te olvidas.
Next morning you wake up, the eyes see the still bruised and bleeding again. So on the other hand, put some bandage on it, and it hurts. Sometimes the antiseptic stings, it's hurt your skin and hurt your wound.
Entonces cuando te despiertas, la otra mano lo nota que está ahí sangrando y que se ha hecho un morado, entonces coge antiséptico y lo cura y eso a veces escuece.
But it helps, it will help, and in the long run it heals your wound.
Pero lo que escuece cura y con el tiempo eso curará tu herida.
Would you blame the left hand for treating the right hand with the stinking, with the hurting antiseptic? No.
¿Verdad que no le echarías la culpa a la mano izquierda por curarte la herida con el antiséptico que te duele y que te fastidia?
Would you blame the eyes that are seeing the whole body and tell the hand to help?
¿Y echarías la culpa a los ojos que ven todo el cuerpo y que le han dicho a la mano izquierda que ayude en la herida?
No.
No.
The eyes is the all-seeing of your lives, many lifetimes.
Los ojos son lo que ven todos los seres de todas tus vidas.
The hands is the law of karma that work through different people to address the wrong of the past
Y la
and
mano
make it better.
La mano izquierda es la ley del karma que actúa quizá a través de otras personas para que curen tu herida y que te pongan mejor.
Now you understand?
¿Lo entiendes
Yes,
ahora?
thank you.
All right. No complaint.
No,
Just always polite and try to accept the situation or try to make better later on or immediate in some diplomatic or good way if you can. If not, just accept it.
Nada de quejas. Siempre amablemente tratar de aceptar la situación y pasar a través de ella de la mejor forma posible.
Just overcome the mind, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, but at least if you get into that situation again, you remember the bandage. Okay? It's easier to remember when I have a concrete example.
Sé que es muy difícil, pero cada vez que estés en una situación así, recuerda lo del vendaje. Es un ejemplo muy concreto que te ayudará.
Yeah. It's all in the universe.
Está todo en el universo.
Okay. Also, even if the negative power attack you through that person, it will not harm you in any way. It will only boost you up.
Aunque el poder negativo te ataque directamente a través de otra persona, no te puede hacer daño de ninguna forma, simplemente te va a elevar.
It only make you greater.
Solo te va a hacer más grande.
It's like the fertilizer.
Es como el fertilizante.
Glorify the roses.
Que hace florecer las rosas.
And the digging of the farmer and the weeding and the trimming, it will only glorify the flowers.
Y el trabajo del granjero de podar y de cavar simplemente van a hacer que las rosas florezcan mejor, glorificarán las rosas.
Okay? Right. Next one. Yes.
As a child, my parents didn't love me, so I prayed to God. Parents love me, but they didn't. So I always thought God doesn't want me. And as I become older, I always said, okay, God doesn't want me. So I met somebody who was already initiated. After a while, I felt I had to be initiated, but it was something I felt I had to do it.
You had to be initiated. Why you had to do it?
I felt I had to be initiated, but it wasn't something in my heart. And since I'm initiated, it's now a year, I always did have the feeling God doesn't want me. So it's a bit like a fight, for me. And sometimes when I feel very terrible and very sad, I always think, why do you do this to me? And I try, like all the other initiators, or the other people that I know who are initiated. And since I'm initiated, I try to feel the love. Being loved by God. And it's really hard for me, because every time when I feel sad, when I have problems, when my heart is feeling pain because of some things which are very important for me, I always come back to the little child I was. And it's always struggle with God and say, why don't you want me? Will you do this to me? Why can't I be happy? And I hope, since my initiation, that I have the chance to see you, so that I maybe when I see you get a feeling. And I've got it. I'm very thankful for this. But I'm scared that in a few days this feeling is gone again, and I lose again the feeling for being loved by God. So this is the first time I feel this. But what is when you're back again and I'm at home again? Do you know what I mean?
I understand. What if the feeling will not go away?
I hope so, but
we will see some way. Yeah? Maybe you just begin to feel it and it will continue. You see, because you haven't felt it up to now, and then now you begin to feel it, then it's probably the beginning of that beautiful feeling.
Sometimes when something which I wanted came through, and I argued before, then I feel very sorry. I say, oh God, I'm sorry, and okay, I know you are there, I know you take care for me. But the next time when I feel pain again, it's starting again. It's like a circle. I try and can't go out.
As I have told you already, we have two things that trouble us.
Yeah. The karma from the past and the negative power. Yeah? Both of them are always chasing after us, no matter where we hide, no matter what we do.
Cualquier cosa que hagamos, hay dos cosas que siempre están detrás de nosotros, que es el karma y el poder del negativo.
You don't want no more? No, if you want to talk more, you just talk.
Si quieres hablar más, habla.
For example, thinking that feeling God's right way. Is there a way for me helping my mind that I'm also bothered? Can you give me
advice?
Yeah.
You can feel that.
Yeah, so that the love doesn't go away again.
Just go home and continue to meditate. Maybe it won't go away. You just begin to feel it, so maybe it will stay. Huh?
And thanks that I can feel it.
Oh, good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, come here, give me a hug. I want to be loved also. What did your parents do that make you feel unloved? Tell me.
¿Qué hicieron tus padres para que no sintieras cariño?
But she didn't love him.
Ah.
So I brought her a project of somebody she didn't like, and she always said, "Oh, I wish you were that. I wish you weren't born."
No, they just say nonsense, but they love you.
I always prayed, "Dear God, please make that my parents love me."
So your father loved you or not?
No. And my grandma, when I went to the hospital.
Yeah, I understand. Cemetery.
I saw the little graves, and I asked my grandma why their graves are so little, and she said they're children. And she said God took them with him to the angels because he loved them so much. Then I hoped God would take me. And I'm still alive, and I grew up, and he said he didn't want me.
Sometimes the parents, they say nonsense. They don't realize how much it affects you because they have problem in their adult life or in their marriage, so they don't have nobody else. They just put on the children, and that's the only thing. They don't mean it. The mother have problem, you see, because she has an unhappy marriage, and then she just put it on you, okay? But she loves you. No mother ever don't love the children. Believe me, yeah. No matter how, their child is the most beautiful child in the world, but they have problem controlling their emotion and what they say. Some people have bad language, some people have bad mouth, some people are more diplomatic, some people are more considerate, some people less considerate. So perhaps your mother was less considerate, but doesn't mean she doesn't love you. You have to see it through. How often sometimes you're angry with your partner and you say some nonsense. I wish I'm not with you. You get lost. Don't ever come back again. But you miss him, no? Yeah. Is that not true? It's all the same with your mother. When emotion is too bottled up, too pressure, and then they say anything just to release themselves. So, is your mother still alive?
Yeah, but the problem's not my mother, because I'm through with it, without hate, without...
No, it's not that.
It's the feeling I've got from, as I was a child.
Yeah, I know.
And now I'm grown up, and then
with God?
The head, it's okay.
Yeah?
It was nonsense, but the heart is a little bit...
Yes. The heart. It's a little bit difficult. Yeah. Perhaps it must be something to do with the past life, I tell you what, just try to be more loving then. Instead, you give love instead of wanting love, then you will have plenty. Do you have a dog, by the way?
Pardon?
Do you have a dog?
A cat. I love animals, and I've got a cat.
A cat. A cat is different than a dog. Dog is more loving. Cat is more independent. They're loving, but more independent. You don't feel...
My cat is like me.
Okay, then it's fine. So your heart is, you feel unloved by God, huh? But why do you feel like that? Only when you have problem, right? We all do that.
Sometimes we stamp our feet, say, why don't you love me? Why you make trouble for me like this? That's okay to say that. It's okay to blame God. He doesn't care. But continue to do better next time. And okay, just say to God, okay, you love me, fine. If you don't love me, fine. I survive. Okay? That's how we do it. Do you think I always feel loved by everybody? No. No. But I still have to love them. Even parents, friends, lovers, they're all still human. Yeah? Anybody who still live in this world, even though he's on 5th level, he still have to experience this up and down of emotion and the feeling of wanted or unwanted all the time. It's the mind only. It's not your heart. Just the Maya make you think that way. And just the experience of childhood, which when you were too young, you do not understand between the love and the different mood of the parents. And because you think the parents don't love each other, and then you translate it. Of course, if the parents love each other, the child feel affected, feel okay, secure. And the parents don't love each other, then it's bad. That is also the problem. And when you were young, you don't know how to deal with it. You're too young, yeah? And you feel very perplexed and conflict. But I think there's no need to carry it into adulthood. Now, instead of wanting love, try to give love. Huh? Try to give love. Even if you don't feel having love, just give it, and then...
I feel a lot of love.
Yeah? Then give it. Like go out and help the homeless people. Yeah. Visit the orphanage. And even just a few candies to the kid. A chocolate or cake, you know. The good one, good candies. Healthy one. Over here, it's not good, but you don't eat a lot, so it's all right. Once a while, you know. If they eat 1 or 2 candy, it doesn't hurt much. Or teach them, if they ask them they ask you a question, teach them what you know. Yeah, it's not just the kindergarten, but the bigger children who can more fulfill your satisfaction of being a teacher. Yeah, like you go to orphanage and see what they want to ask you, and you answer them. You take your cat with you and let them strangle the cat and show them the love of the animals, and just fill your time with love. Fill it with love. It's very difficult to live alone and to feel love. You have to give the love. Maybe you have too much love. You must go out and give it so that you feel more fulfilled, more satisfied. Try that. How about that? And just keep in mind that love of God is not always for the mind to understand, really. Yeah? If God has not loved you, you wouldn't have been here. Yeah? And you look so beautiful. Blue eyes and blonde, pinky, no makeup, and still beautiful. That is the love manifest. You see? Yeah? Don't keep looking for the feeling. It manifests in different way. Yeah? I don't know if all of you feel I love you or not, but I do. Yes. I've been looking for a place since February to see you, because I know you want to see me. Maybe you don't, but maybe I interpret my own feeling, like I want to see you and I think you want to see me. Who knows? But even if you don't want to see me and I want to see you, that means I love you. So I've been looking for the place for many months. I still do, but even before I came here. But I always think in my head to find a place for you to can come anytime you want. You see? Not just a retreat like this, but some place free. And sometimes I sit there and dream, if I have a country, the whole country. Like a free country, you know? Initiate passport. Just stamp it on the ID card, you know, the visa on the ID card, permanent visa. Yeah, for the good and the bad, you know, the meditate a lot and the lousy, lazy one. Or visa, you know. Sometimes I sit and dream like that. But this world is really horrible. Sometimes really very much pressure for me, you know. The law and the regulation, it doesn't give me easy. Believe it. Financial problem is not the worst of all worry. You know, freedom is the best. You know, freedom to see whom you want and talk what you like, as long as it's not harmful to people. People should be able to gather in any place without having to worry about police or regulation or registration and all that stuff, you know. Wow. No, look like we both have same problem, huh? Just a bigger or smaller. You know? I feel very unloved by the world. Oh, you don't know. Sometimes pressure is so great, so great. I can't even cry. I can't even tell anybody. You can't even pinpoint what it is. Huh? So we are all in the wrong planet, you know. Me too. Yeah. So that's the reason you feel like that. It's not just a knowledge. It's just the reason. Just the reason. Ask them, all of them. Do they even feel any more happy just because their parents so-called love them? It's not necessary. They have all the things. They may feel their husband don't love them, their boss don't love them, their children don't love them, their cat don't love them. A lot of stuff. Yeah. Or their initiate don't love them, their fellow initiate don't love them, or harass them, the hoof hour was too harsh, the microphone lousy, yeah, all kind of things. Are you cramped? You can go back, sit comfortable. Okay. Don't worry, I love you at least, okay? One person love you, that's enough, okay? Enough. You are just too sensitive, you know? Too sensitive. Remember the song Vincent? Yeah, Vincent, the final sentence. And I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant to be for one as beautiful as you. Remember? You are all like that. You are all beautiful, and you don't deserve all the trouble, the worry, the hurtful feeling that you have. You do not deserve it. None of you deserve it. Just we are in prison here. What to do? We already have the release paper, but we are waiting. Okay? We're still in the prison condition. So bear it so that it won't get worse. Suppose we stamp our feet, fight with the guard, say, I am going to be free soon. You don't treat me like that. It would be worse. You might stay longer. That's the only thing. I'm always knowing that whatever I have to bear, I have to bear. Yeah? There's no escape. No escape. So try to bear it. Hey, we bear it together. Okay? We bear it together. You have your problem. I also have my problem. More or less the same. More or less the same because it's all the Maya. Yeah? It's all the negative power that we also created. Eh? We have to create this Maya. So it's better we keep patient, tolerance, and bear it. And just be thankful that it's not worse. Be thankful. You know, after going through hell, when the arm was broken, it was really hell. The hospital, they handle you not like very gentle. Every time they change the cast, they pull it up like this. And it's already broken. It shouldn't be pulled up. And then I said, because it hurts, you know. So I said, and then they dropped it. And it broke again. It was still fragile, you know. And then it hurts so painful, you know. I moan a little. I say, and they say, what's wrong with you? We already don't touch you. We're not doing anything. I say, no, it hurts alone. It's not you. They don't mean to be bad. It's just that the hospital, they treat many patients. Some are worse than my case. They're so used to it already. So my case is nothing. My case is zero to them. And they become a little bit more numb to the sensitivity of the patient. Yeah. So after so much hell, injection and 3-4 needle in my arm and immobilized for a while, and after the pain has subsided, and even I was in the cast, I still was very grateful. There's no more pain. And after I took away the cast and I see that I still have the arm, I was very grateful. Yeah. So, and so even if I don't have time to go to the re-education, and I do it myself at home, slowly, little by little. And I said to the arm, okay, I'm glad that you are still there. And if you want to take a rest, don't work anymore, I understand. But you better get working, because I don't have time to take care of you. And because the world still needs us, you better get working. So he started working, a little bit, and tenderly. But now I'm here like 50%, yeah? So I'm just so happy to have my arm still there, It works or not work, it still look good, better than before. It feel terrible before. So after the worst, you feel better. And after the better, you feel best. So even though I wasn't sure, because the doctor said I need injection every day. And physiotherapies every day. I didn't do any of that. I have to confess to you. But you don't do that, okay? If you have to go to doctor, you go to doctor, okay? You can afford it. Just I was too busy, I have pets, I have house, I have you, I have all kind of things to do. I have more and more disciple all the time. I don't have time. For that excuses, I just drop it. Also, I had the feeling that it will be okay. Just somehow, I reassure myself it will be okay. And if it's not okay, I'm happy to even see my hand still there. Some people get it cut off. And I think of the people who don't have hands at all from birth. Some people don't have a hand, feet, nothing. And I'm so lucky already. So I'm very, very happy. Be happy. My God, the broken arm was a great blessing for me. Because it make me more acceptance, make me more appreciate of what I have. Because I don't appreciate it, I make my hand work, I make my feet walk, I make all my body do anything without even feeling being thankful that I have those instruments. But after the arm broken, I realized, oh my God, what a precious things, all the instruments that I have, my legs, my arms, my fingers, my ears, my nose, my eyes, my mouth. Everything for my body is so precious. It's irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. No matter how much money you have, you can't buy it. It's not the same. So, and then that's why I just dropped the medicine, because I said, even I have one arm, it's already better than many people who doesn't have any arm. And then I trained my left arm, and then it's okay. And I'm very grateful, I have to tell you honestly. So, do not wait until you have this kind of tragedy to begin to feel appreciative of what you have, okay? We too much merge and bathe in our own sorrow to forget to look around, to forget to smell the roses. Yeah? Okay, enjoy what you have. Enjoy. Yeah? Okay, if you're sad, okay, be sad. Who cares? If you don't feel love, okay, then don't feel love. Who cares? Tomorrow is a different day. Yeah? It's sunny, raining. Okay? Don't worry too much about your mood. It's just your mood. Just your mind interpretation. Yeah? It's not what you are. Yeah? Be happy with what you have. Be happy, and then you can be more creative. And then the more creative, the more you can find a solution to your problem. The more you can add glory, comfort to your life. This is it. You have to be happy in order to be better, in order to help yourself. Yes? People, when they are sad, they can't think too straight. When they're happy, they're better. Okay? So try to be happy. If you are in a sad mood, change your clothes. Take a shower, change your clothes. Go out. Meet some stranger. I tell you what, it's not only the disciples that can make you happy. The strangers can sometimes lift your mood. God works through anybody. Sometimes you're sad, you go outside, you go on a taxi, maybe the taxi driver flirt with you and make you feel, I'm still beautiful, for example. Or you go to a coffee shop and you see a very beautiful young, handsome girl serving you with love and care. And you feel, oh, she's so young, but she's so lovable, so loving, yeah? So, and then you feel wanted, you feel good, you feel lifted. So do not just stay at home and brood, yeah? Go out, yeah? Don't think just go to the center. If you want to go to the center, meditate, that is fine. Or meet other disciples, talk about your problem, is fine. Or if you're too far from the center, or if you want to go out instead, just do it, okay? Drink a coffee, or drink a tea, or drink a non-caffeine stuff, or drink a juice, just to sit there. Watch people going by. Go to the beach. If you can go to the beach, go to the beach. If you can go to the park, go to the park. Walk around, okay? Let your problem dilute it in the fresh air, yeah? Dilute it in a different, bigger environment than your own little world. Then you feel more light-hearted. Okay? Try that. Take a walk. Okay? Take a walk anywhere you want. Next.
Merci, Maître, pour ce que vous avez dit tout à l'heure. Vraiment, merci. Ma question, c'est quelle est la frontière entre le respect de soi et le service à autrui?
Oh, respect de soi et le service de tous. Pourquoi il faut la frontière?
Parce qu'on me reproche de faire trop pour les autres et de ne pas me respecter, moi.
Comment vous pouvez perdre votre respect de vous-même quand vous servez les autres? Je ne comprends rien. Est-ce que vous pouvez faire un exemple?
Un exemple pas trop personnel. C'est par exemple, ma voisine me demande un coup de main. Je vais l'aider. Et puis quand j'arrive chez moi, le repas n'est pas prêt et je dois faire à toute vitesse pour que... Et puis à ce moment-là, je stresse beaucoup et je ne me sens pas bien.
Vous ne sentez pas bien avec le corps, ou avec le mental, avec le cœur, quoi? Pourquoi vous ne sentez pas bien?
Je me sens stressée et...
Parce que tu travailles trop?
Oui, parce que j'aurais dû faire certaines choses, c'était ce que je devais faire, mon devoir, et puis je ne l'ai pas fait pour rendre service à la place.
De quoi comme service?
Par exemple, ma vieille voisine m'appelle pour, je ne sais pas moi, par exemple, pour l'aider à s'habiller parce qu'elle n'arrive pas à mettre son vêtement.
Parce que le patient, vous êtes un infirmière?
Non, je suis naturopathe, mais ça n'a rien à voir avec ça.
Okay,
je l'aide, comme ça.
Parce que lui, il est impatient, il ne peut pas mettre...
Par exemple.
Ah, non, ça va. Mais pourquoi vous perdez votre respect de vous-même? Je comprends rien.
Parce que j'aurais dû faire à la maison le travail. Et je ne l'ai pas fait. Le repas n'est pas prêt, le mari arrive, les enfants, et le repas n'est pas prêt.
Oh, parce que vous aidez les autres et puis vous faites pas votre travail à la maison.
Voilà, par exemple, oui.
Mais tous les jours comme ça ou de temps en temps?
Très souvent comme ça.
Mais pourquoi il faut vous faire ça? C'est votre travail ou vous aidez quelqu'un seulement?
Tout le monde me demande de l'aide parce que je ne travaille pas à l'extérieur. Et je fais toujours passer l'aide des autres avant ce que je dois faire à la maison.
Ah, je comprends. Il ne faut pas comme ça quand même, hein? Vous pouvez aider les autres quand vous avez le temps. Si vous n'avez pas le temps, vous dites ça. Vous dites que... désolé, mais aujourd'hui et maintenant, il faut que je entre chez moi, il faut que je fasse la cuisine, hein, il faut que je occupe mes enfants, ou comme ça, hein. Il faut vous dire, hein. Sinon les gens ne savent pas que vous êtes occupé chez vous. Il faut dire, ok? Mais quand vous avez le temps, vous dites, ok, d'accord, j'ai une demi-heure pour vous, mais c'est tout. Après, il faut que je entre chez moi.
Oui, mais ça, je ne sais pas le faire.
Comment on ne sait pas?
Je ne sais pas le faire. je réfléchis pas, je fais tout de suite ce que les autres me demandent.
Alors, si ça vous fait plaisir, il faut continuer. Mais comment faire avec les familles, la famille?
Alors, c'est un problème.
La famille, la famille a besoin de votre aide aussi, non? Alors, il faut aider tous les deux, hein? Les gens dedans et puis les gens dans la famille. Comme ça, c'est balancé. Hein? Sinon, c'est pas juste, non? Parce que votre famille, vous aimez et vous supportez jusqu'à maintenant. Il faut que vous aussi, retourne l'amour et puis le support pour la famille. Comme ça, c'est juste. Comprends? Il faut essayer de balancer votre vie. OK? Yeah. Moi, j'ai pas la famille, alors OK. Je suis tout pour vous. Mais si j'ai la famille, je m'occupe de la famille aussi.
On doit d'abord s'occuper de ceux qui sont très proches.
Yes. Le plus proche, il faut nous occuper d'abord. Sorry, my friend doesn't work anymore. Voilà. Vous comprenez, c'est plus important que vous compreniez ce que je veux dire. OK? Merci. C'est bien?
Oui.
Ouais. Balancer la vie. OK? Merci.
Kính thưa sư phụ, mới đây không lâu trong cái buổi cộng tu á, trong lúc hành thiền, con cảm nhận được cái tình thương của sư phụ thật là bao la vĩ đại. Con trong lúc đó con sung sướng mà con khóc mà nước mắt con chảy xuống mà con thấy hạnh phúc vô cùng. Qua tình thương của sư phụ con biết được cái tình thương của thượng đế thật là thiêng liêng. Nhờ tình thương đó mà con không lớn và trưởng thành, và cũng nhờ tình thương đó mà con cố gắng học cho được bài học tình thương. Trong lúc này con cảm thấy thật gần gũi với sư phụ. Trước đây con gặp sư phụ con kính vừa sợ, mà bây giờ con gặp sư phụ con mừng mà con thấy thật gần gũi với sư phụ. Cảm ơn sư phụ.
That's the best. Vậy là đúng á. So he said before, just make it short. Say before he feel respect for me and a little awed by me, but now he feel loved by me. I said that's the correct way. That's the correct way. Yeah. When I was in Grand Cayman before, I had car accident. I had to wear like that, so I know what it's like. It's very hot, sticky. Yeah. But after I took it off, I kind of missed it. Yeah, it's funny. How can you miss such a thing? But you feel like empty when you take it off. So I had to take it on and off for a while until I get used to with the off. Just for fun, I had. Yeah. He said during the ones of the meditation, he feels so much of the master love that he cried. And he's still crying now. 70 years old and crying. Yeah. Good for you. Vậy là tốt á. Đúng á. Thấy sư phụ thương mới tốt, chứ không phải kính sợ là tốt, vậy không tốt. Kính thì được, nhưng mà sợ đừng có sợ nha. Tôi đâu có cắn ai đâu. Tôi ăn chay mà. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on the summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul.